Morning, everyone. Welcome back, as usual. And today we are coming back to the World Tank Blitz, which we haven't done quite in a while. I think it's been, at least 7 months, I want to say? 7 months or 7 to 8 months since we last played World Tank Blitz. So today the objective is to try to play as many of the tanks that I have within my from tier 1 to tier 10 collection. So let's just see how far we can go today within the 2-hour span. So let's go ahead and get right into it. But before we begin, let me just quickly test out something real quick. Alright, we're right back, and so as we can see here right now, we're using the tier 1 Panzer 2. Welcome Banself_fan. So this one has no upgrades whatsoever, no camo. The camo itself doesn't really bring you... Okay, it does bring you at least an additional 3% if you have certain camouflages in itself. This is only if you get the epic skin in particular, and of course that can only be purchased in the bundle or accessed in the so that you can then access to the camouflage stuff. And welcome AI_U. So normally for me personally, when it comes to World Tank Blitz, some people have different combinations, and welcome Mr_CDoc. Is like there's a improved, welcome Miss Shreya, and there's like the improved ventilation, there is the calibrated shells for increasing the damage itself, or the effectiveness of the armor piercing shells, and then there are the defense system to increase to mitigate the damage done by the enemy itself, and there's the improved modules to increase the percentage of the track, fuel tank, and ammo rack, and also reducing the damage from people ramming into you, which is quite common within World Tank Blitz. And we have the specialization, improved optics, the camouflage net. So yeah, and looks like Lord of Muppets is recently joining with us, so it's kind of a unexpected invite. This is not planned or anything. This is just somehow we just managed to be at the right time. So we'll be trying to at least grind through as many of the tanks today. So we'll be starting out with tier 1 if possible. So let me just quickly So we'll try to at least go through tier 1 through tier 10, and that's the... It was quite a bit of coincidence to see, of course, Mr. Krabs or Lord of the Muppets. Definitely feel free to check out his channel. He does make some pretty interesting videos, especially ranging from World Warship Blitz. I think he did one on modern warships, and also a lot of times it's been with the World Tank Blitz. So definitely he has some pretty epic music from what I've recollected after watching a lot of his videos. So feel free to check him out, and thank you all for taking the time to even watch the stream too. Alright, so I think I'm just trying to at least get it started, hopefully. Okay, there we go. He's ready. And he should be starting it soon. Okay, so yeah, so right now we're in the tier 1 phase. Just like in World Warship Blitz, we basically did from one time we did from tier 1 up to tier 10 or whatever collection that we have. And I haven't been playing this game for that long, so just keep that in mind. I am still pretty rusty, so we're just gonna have to see how it pan out in this case. So going through the tier 1 basics, trying to get the basic movement going, and also the settings would be to at least get rid of auto aim, because auto aim will basically affect the way you aim, or let's say if you have a specific target that you want to hit, like for example over here we have the M3 Stewart, and of course try to at least shoot, manage to at least damage some of the tanks in the process. And if the longer you wait, you'll be able to have more of an accurate shot, so just keep that in mind when you are aiming at specific tanks, or when you're aiming at a tank. And some tanks like these ones will be light tanks, so light tanks will be a lot more faster than the medium / the heavy tanks, so hence you have a lot more mobility going on, but your armor has been reduced given that you are a light tank. And of course you can load in multiple shots, and we're trying to at least go for the BT2. Okay, BT2 got shot down, so now we can then aim for the AMAX 38, and sometimes you can also ram here as well as a last ditch effort, which was a little bit too late, but we still managed to do so. Oh, apparently there was at least 3 more light tanks, and I'm getting shot at in the process, so we'll go ahead and try to reverse it out. Some people are trying to at least go around and so forth, so we'll see how they manage it. Okay, so it seems like Laser Kid took down Cruiser 2, so that leads us to a 6B3. So we're gonna go ahead and try to flank the enemies from the left side, so that we can then utilize more of the, so that we can at least trap them, I guess, or try to do a surprise attack. Hotel room? What? Nani? I don't understand. I think I vaguely saw what you just said, so. And also, when you're aiming, make sure to at least aim for the gray areas. If you see on the screen, the gray areas is where it's not, where it's more so exposed, and sometimes you might hit their engine or the engine set. Oh, just like he did. And I'm trying to at least manage to stay alive, and I'm trying to. Oh my goodness, he ended me. Oh well. And over here you can actually, oh my goodness, there they go. So you can actually chat via live, I suppose. You can actually, so for example, you click on this this speech bubble, you can actually chat within your team, or you can also chat in World. So that's the good part about World Tank Blitz, and thank you Fandus for the follow as well. And like, in comparison to a lot of the other games that I've played so far, World Tank Blitz and I believe Modern Warships have the text messaging sort of feature in comparison to other games, like for example World Warship Blitz, which has a fixated monologue or fixated comment that you can use. So. And right now they actually made this graphics a lot more better, I'm not gonna lie. So like when you're going through the statistics, it just goes through this animation of your or displaying your tank, and then before proceeding on to the damage results and etc. So, and looks like the T7 car, Lord of Muppets, actually did more damage, so he actually took down more. So we're gonna go ahead and try to go through all the collections, as I said before. So of course, when you see the diamonds, just keep that in mind. The diamonds that means the light tanks. If you later on see, you can these ones with like a split half in the diamond, that means a medium tank. The triple split, or the 1/3 split, that means it is a heavy tank. And then there's like the last but not least, the upside down triangle, that means this is a tank destroyer. So keep in mind when you're a heavy tank or medium tank and so forth, just be aware of the tank destroyers. Otherwise, you're going to get obliterated within maybe like 2 or 3 shots. So just keep that in mind. And welcome, Phantom Gaming. Good to see you. Long time no see. Well, I mean, we kind of... Actually, you were in my other chat and last week in World Warship Blitz and also Modern Warship. So, and also for scheduling wise, I think we're going to be sticking with Fridays only, or at least try to attempt to do each and every Friday if possible. If there's a shift in the schedule, we'll go ahead and change. Like for example, next Friday I won't be here, so we won't be streaming next Friday. But then the following Friday we should be able to stream though. So just keep in mind. Or there's a possibility that we might actually even do a morning stream just like this one at like 7:39 a.m. in the morning. So just keep that in mind as well. So hey, welcome. I give you the honor of watching your stream while having my dinner. Oh, well, I appreciate you, Phantom Gaming. Takes a lot of dedication to do that as well too, because of course parents would advise, or at least have some form of strict rules that no phones on table, and that can coincide with actually watching your specific streamer, or perhaps like a gameplay that's being done right now. So, and I've dealt with that numerous times before, and it's a good habit to not have phones while on the table, honestly, but sometimes I tend to miss out on some of the things that I want to do, and of course that would be to watch how other people play. And I'm glad that Lord of the Muppets is like right behind me. If he wasn't there, I would have been shot down. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be done. And let's see, we're gonna go for the Chini, I think. Oh my goodness, this Hago is gonna be a little bit more faster. I believe that's a Japanese tank, if I'm not mistaken. Japanese light tank. Could be wrong. Now the Panzer is gonna hit hard, so just keep that in mind when you're facing it, and always come in the group, because so that you can obliterate the stronger one, which would be the Panzers. Panzers are gonna be pretty sturdy or durable. In comparison to what I'm using right now, this is like a Soviet tank, I believe, no. Well, we're just gonna go all in. Actually, I'm gonna ignore him, and we're gonna try to focus on... Oh man, I was hoping that I could ram him a little bit more earlier, but that did not go well. Oh, okay. Now I can just like flank this. Oh, snap. Okay, he actually damaged my caterpillar tracks. So we're gonna go ahead and try to go for the AMX. The French tanks are usually the slowest. Oh my goodness. He actually damaged, he immobilized me. Okay. At least one more shell. Oh my goodness. Aim please. Oh, armor not pierced. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh, I should have... It's hard not to react too fast, but at that time I was only given like a split 2-second decision to either go for the AMX to help out my teammate, or to go for the one that had the most health, which in this case was the other one. I forgot who it was, but still well played in that behalf. The Chini, yeah. So we still managed to do some damage. And just keep in mind though, we didn't really fully upgrade what we're using. The other ones I would later on be using that has some fully upgrade ones. So we're gonna go with the Hago. No equipment whatsoever. Just consumables. Ammunition is gonna be the armor piercing, because that's all they have. And then for upgrades, no certain upgrades are done. Okay, maybe all of them. Okay, so basically we have the turret type 4K new. Of course, there's also specific weight criteria that they have, and also it gives you the details for what a turret turn rate, view range, gun turn limit, main armor, hit points, etc. So we already maxed it out for all the equipment for tier 1. It's just the other particular or the other parts, such as the equipment side, I haven't really updated at all. So just keep that in mind, and we're just gonna go with the flow of it. Because normally I don't play in tier 1 as much as I do for like the other tiers. And plus the tier 1 strategy would be just to go all in most of the time. Sometimes you might have like certain strategies where you'll be flanking your enemies and etc. But it's sometimes a rare occasion, honestly speaking. And also depending on how well your teammates play. That can also be another factor of the situation itself. And I want to also welcome Arthur Rick 0107, Rambo 107, and Manny 204 for S3Z and Vandus. So appreciate y'all for taking time to watch this. And along the way, I want to thank Anapole 123, Vandus, Riza Gamer, S3Z, Ratafa, Rambo 107, Espriz, Jujuba, Espriz, Jujuba 2541 for the follow as well. And so at the moment, we're almost done with the tier 1 section. We're just trying once of each, one tank each. Dinner. Oh well. Yeah, so we're basically, as I said before, we're trying one tier. We're going to try the tanks of each tier, and we have up to tier 1 to tier 10. And however many tanks are within tier 1, we'll just go ahead and play through once. There will be maybe another time where I'll just be using one specific tank just to test out, or to at least see what we can do to improve the win rate of it in particular. So at the moment, I think I'm using the, let me see real quick. I am using the Hago. Okay, so Hago, and currently it seems like we have variety. They're basically going all in. That's basically what I'm seeing. Not much of a, this is like go all in. Some people would stay in their place to at least focus aim, just like this one, the Vickers. And I'm going to try to aim slightly above to get the most damage, and try to be less visible in the process. And sometimes the people in my team are in the way, so I couldn't really do much in the process. So, and of course, when you're going uphill, that could be a drag at times. So just keep that in mind when you're. Oh wait, what the heck? Okay, this one we're gonna go for. Oh, nice. We at least have some sort of ramming damage involved, and I kind of damaged my track in the process. Okay, they're all in the very back, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to flank it. Okay, seems like the BT2 is being focused on, so, or he's gonna try to focus on me. Come on, come on. Okay, he's trying to retreat, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to. Oh wait, there's at least 2 tanks right here. Oh boy. Okay, now they're gonna go ahead and try to flank me. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I'm trying to get out right now. Oh my goodness, I'm getting shot at. Okay. I guess we can just like base capture, just bait them out. There's still one more enemy like being chased. Okay. Okay, he can deal with it. Oh boy. Okay, now they're going all in because they know that there's at least 12 seconds before base capture. And AMX is still doing fairly well. It's pretty short on health. Oh boy. Trying to at least reverse to reduce the possible damage, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I can't deal with like the reverse process. Reversing has always been an issue for me when it comes to World Tank Blitz, so. And we were able to do 314 damage with that shot. Probably try to focus on that B2 that's gonna come. B2 isn't coming. Because he knows it's gonna get shot at. And technically I can just flank this Hago, honestly. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay. Now I have to be real careful. This, oh my goodness. Why? There we go. This Momo FX, oh my goodness. Almost blocked my shot right there in the process, so. Okay, BT2 is gonna be in quite a view. Oh my goodness, I had that. Oh well. Oh well, it is what it is. We still at least managed to do a fairly decent job in the process, so as long as we stay engaged, that's all that matters, because then we're contributing to the team as well. So that was a fairly interesting experience, I want to say the least. So we did a fairly good job on that one, so that's not too bad. And then the last but not least, the VAE Type 9, so we want to go for that. Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting day. So we're gonna try to at least split stream today into 2 areas. So 2 hours this morning and then 2 hours later at 6 p.m. or so. Plus 3,000 social credit score. Oh wow. What was it? John Sheena approves. Oh man. That'd be hilarious, honestly. Imagine if like John Cena's playing this game, and then there was that ice cream commercial that he did. I believe it was like something Bing Bing, Ching Billy, Billy. What was it? Bing Bing Chili or some sort. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. I just forgot how it went, because I remember like someone was like just show me a meme of John Cena like advertising for like a Chinese ice cream commercial, I suppose, and it just made so much. It didn't really make that much sense, but it still kind of worked out, I suppose. Oh, Panzer 2 ricocheted. Okay, we need to at least do more damage to it. Oh boy, dude, BT2 is like staring right in front of me, and he could have gone for me actually. But he didn't. Oh my goodness, now he is. Come on. Oh my goodness. Prepare. Oh, I'm getting shot in broadside too. Oh snap, I didn't realize there was 2 of them. I just got outflanked. Oh my goodness, can I please make it out alive? Oh, cruiser. Okay, let me just hide behind this building. Oh, the T-26 is trying to go in. Okay. Oh, the cruiser is like hiding behind this rock too. Oh my. AMX. Oh, son of a gun. Oh wow. AMS seems to have the most health within tier 1 apparently. That's what I dread the most. And it seems like the armor is fairly tanky or fairly durable from what I'm used to. Because normally with the French tanks, they're pretty less durable. They have that similar concept to World Warship Blitz, where World Warship Blitz, if you're using a French battleship or a French DD, etc., basically all the French line is, the durability rate is so low. Unless if you use like the Republic in tier 10. And I think that's about it, honestly. So, yep. But other than that, over here in the World Tank Blitz, it has that similar effect. Basically, the higher you go, the less efficiency or the less durability it has for the French line. Because French line is meant for its speed and less durability. Or to sometimes even retreat, honestly, to like hit and run in the process. So, yep, that's what I get when I'm using a. Is it a Chinese tank? Oh, it is the Chinese tank. Chinese tanks aren't even that durable as well too, so I just have to keep that in mind. So now we're gonna go ahead over to Tier 2. Tier 2, we have a lot more options. We have the T1E6, the American light tank, and we have the equipment. Seems like we got all the equipment in the process. So we have the improved ventilation for increased view. Some may even go forward for the calibrated shells, which I can technically do. We're just gonna go with this setup as of the moment. I think this was actually provided, honestly. So this was already provided with all the setups, and I haven't changed one single bit of it. So we're just gonna leave it as is. So we have improved ventilation, we have improved modules, we have the improved optics, increasing the range by 21.5 kilometers, I believe. Reduce the aiming time when hitting. Increases the enhanced armor. Improve the hull control or the turn rate of the tank itself. Consumable delivery, add additional 15% to the cooldown speed. Enhanced track for automatic repair for suspension when hit. And also the vertical stabilizer for also reducing the aiming time, but also increasing the chances of it hitting when moving, so by 15%. So that's about it, and let's go for it. Maybe let's see, plot twist. Man, if only the ramming and armor scheme like this exists in World Warship Blitz. Yeah, that would have been a lot more fun, actually, I would have to admit. Like, because the only place I can ram ships is in Modern Warships, in comparison to World Warship Blitz. And I think last time when I was playing which one was it? Battle of Warships, Naval Blitz. That one, actually, you can ram other ships, technically, in comparison to World Warship Blitz itself. But apparently for World Warship Blitz, no matter how many times you ram another opponent, you can't really get any damage. You can't get damage out of it. Unless if you're playing World Warship, the PC version. That's a different story. That's when you can actually start ramming other ships and doing bonsai experiments, etc. Which I don't encourage in real life, but in the game itself, that's completely fine. But yeah, let's see. Welcome back, Snowmaiden. Plot twist, most of your enemies are AI controlled. Most likely, that's actually, majority of the time, that's probably the case, I would say. Sometimes, for me, personally, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not. It's, let me see, is he AFK? Maybe just quickly spam real quick, just to see. Alright, I'm at this too. Let me go ahead and check with him. Hey, thank you, Suman Core, for the follow as well. Lord Muppets. Okay, but yeah, so basically, let's see, maybe it's in the next update. Oh, interesting. I'm not too quite sure for World Warship Blitz. Not guaranteed. I mean, if I was like a community contributor for World Warship Blitz, then I'll probably be able to sneak in some details, honestly speaking. But since I'm not, and I know I'm just like weighing the cons and pros for it. Like, the only possible reason why I would even join as a CC in World Warship Blitz would be to test out the ships and just randomly try out different experiments with it. But other than that, I wouldn't really know what else to do after that. Because if feedback is not important to wargaming at all, then I don't know what is later. So, and negative 3,000 social credit for poor performance. LOL. He meant 300,000. Wow, you guys are putting it to the extreme. Oh snap! Okay, yeah, I didn't check the live chat until now. Apparently, so yeah. Well, it's good to see Lord of the Muppets as he'll be away, and I wish him continued success in what he's doing, and also I want to thank him for also joining us in stream as well. So. If you ever got the chance, if y'all ever get a chance to check out his channel, feel free to do so. And I'll also, I'll go ahead and also post his link as well, so y'all can check it out too. As well. And also, I want to congratulate him for reaching 438 subscribers. So that's, and honestly, I've seen him improve. Like, it's kind of interesting. I, like, the first time, like, I checked his channel, basically, we were at around, like, 100 subscribers each. So, and then all of a sudden, like, with his recent edits on the videos, he actually, not only because of the music itself, he actually increased the viewership as well in the process. So I want to congratulate him on that, and also wishing him continued success in his YouTube journey. And definitely he makes some high quality videos, so feel free to check him out. He has a pretty consistent update with his channel, and also you can check out his Discord too. And of course, I too have Discord as well. You can also check it out if you check on the YouTube channel. So, but nevertheless, let's just go ahead and continue on with the tier 2 section. Let's see. My fault for not saying it on Discord. Oh, Nani? Wargaming heavily values money, vast amounts of it. Yeah, I mean, that's what companies do. I mean, we basically, for companies in particular, they tend to, like, they probably had the vision earlier on ahead, like, not to profit, but later on, due to the growing economics of the situation, like inflation, paying for employees, etc., then of course you're gonna need to find ways to make profit out of it. Because if you just make a free game that doesn't profit anything, or you're not selling anything, then what value is it at the end? Like, there's no value from their economic standpoint, but then from the player's point of view or the tester's point of view, it's completely free and you don't have to pay anything. So then basically it's hard to even keep the game alive if you don't have any profits or if you don't have any of the money gained. But sometimes they don't even listen to feedback, so that makes it even more pointless. So then it later on does become all about money. So yeah, and I believe, and honestly, recently they have taken the customer feedback a lot more seriously, I say, in comparison to what it used to be. I mean, just based on the people whom I've spoken to. So yeah, oh my goodness. We're gonna try to face this cruiser or two over here, so let's go ahead and... Oh, he's focusing on something else. Oh boy. Let's see how much damage he actually does. Nope. I'm just gonna do like a... Oh, he has this aim over there. Okay, I'm gonna go a hit and run tactic on him. So we're gonna try to flank him in this case. He's gonna chase me around this house, so he's gonna receive more damage. And then I'm gonna go ahead and full ram him. Oh, never mind. I can full ram. Oh, okay. BT2 could be possibly rammed. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, he's actually focusing somewhere else. What the heck? Where is he focusing on? Oh. Oh well. One more shot, please. No. No, he's gonna hide. You ain't gonna lie. You're gonna live. Okay, now there's a T-26 right behind me, and he's just basically just like standing there. Oh my goodness, how did I even miss on that one? Okay, go forward with it and ramming speed. Nice. Oh gosh, damage is real. Let's see. The T-26. I should be able to withstand this damage. And he's actually not focusing on me, so that's a good thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, now the damage is picking up. Okay. And oh gosh, I forgot the M2 light was there. Oh, nice. Okay. See, the power of teamwork is involved. And all there's left is just a light VIC, so we're actually gonna go and try to flank him now. So this is actually like a full team versus one now. So I'm actually kind of impressed that this whole team actually knows what they're doing. So props to them, or kudos to them, so for knowing what they're doing. And I'm struggling to steer through this area. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's going to charge in, and he got shot down. Holy snap, we actually, like, the whole entire team actually managed to live throughout this whole match, so that's pretty impressive. That's, normally you would not see that in a lot of the games. Like, whether it be World Warship Blitz, whether it be World Tank Blitz, whether it be Modern Warship, any kind of game that involves team playing involved, then you know that sometimes you're the only one alive, or two, some part of your team stays alive, and three, all your teammates stay alive. So it's kind of a rare occasion to see your whole entire team managing to pull through this whole entire adversity. So yeah, let's see. Want me to appear online? Sure, yeah, go for it, Snowmaiden. It'll be interesting to have you on the platoon. I think I'm gonna have to add you though. Or let's see. I believe what I'm trying to do is here, search, and do I even have you added? I don't think so. Nope. Let's see. Which days will you stream random games? So, as I said before, on Fridays I'll be streaming random games. I don't really have a designated game in particular, mainly because that I want to slide away from being burned out from one specific game in particular. Because I've seen streamers that play consistently. I don't know, like, how in the world they're able to stay motivated to play one specific game for the past, like, 10 years, or even, like, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, because I can't stay that consistent when it comes to, like, staying loyal to one specific game in particular. It really, I prefer to, like, explore other games and see how they work and what's the functionality behind it. So last time we actually streamed Cooking Mama, so that was completely what a lot of people probably didn't anticipate, and some people did, because I mentioned it out that I would do it, and I end up doing it, and some people were, like, in disbelief in the process. So that's how interesting it gets when it comes to these kind of streams, because sometimes I would pick the games that a lot of people would least expect it. Let's just put it that way. Or probably not even think the highest chance or the higher probability of me choosing that game. So yeah. And let me just quickly see for personal fun. Let's see if you can find me. Oh my goodness, it's gonna take me ages to find you. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, Snowmaiden, right? I'm gonna attempt to do it. Oh, actually I did. Is this really the one? Holy snap. I think it could be. Wait, is it? I don't know. I feel like this could be like a Fox one, or... Oh, you sound like it's resonating. What does that mean? Like, you sound like it's resonating. As in, like, is it... Like, does my voice resonate with what you're listening to? Or... I don't understand. What game is this? This is World Tank Blitz. Yeah. Very personal fondness of a game. Let's see if you can find me better AI intelligence. And this is not the right one. Okay, well, I think I'm best to continue forward with it, because I don't think it'll take me too much of a time to find you. It's a fake Snowmaiden. Okay, so you probably have a decoy or some sort in the process. Oh well. Sus. Interesting. Yep. Let's see. Your Discord server minions are communists? Nani? Okay, that's completely unexpected. Okay, whatever. And let's see. I only have one account. You probably add numbers to it. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, cause okay, we'll go ahead and try it again. We'll try it after this match, the T2 Lite. Durability unknown right now because I vaguely paid attention to the details of it. So we're just gonna have to go through it with these. Check friend requests. Oh, okay. I will check my friend request. Hey yo, I played this a lot. Oh, nice. Good to see ya. Hey, welcome back, X-Corrupted. You are resonating. Interesting. Okay, I probably... Now you have created some form of interest for me. Produce or be filled with full reverberating sound. So there is some sort of technical difficulties in the process? Nani? Okay. Hopefully that helps a little bit more, so... Oh, you know what? Actually, this is a bad time to test it out. Okay, let me just quickly snipe one of the tanks in the process. It's taking too long. And 2 more shots. Oh my goodness. This click. And 3 shots. And nope. And he's still alive. BT gonna pop out in 3, 2, 1, and gone. Okay, knocked out. And looks like we got 1-4 TP coming around the base. M5 Stewart is kind of struggling, and we're just gonna go ahead and just help out over here. Trying to aim for the weak. Oh my goodness, armor didn't go through, and now he's focusing on me, and that is a bad sign. And trying to at least dodge the shots, and we got. Oh my goodness! Wow, that damage is pretty. Normally you don't want to show broadside, so, and normally you don't want to charge at tanks as well, and that's a bad idea. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy, let me finish him off. Nope, never mind. That was a big struggle right there, so. Oh well. You should try the German line or the Euro line. I believe I do have the German line as well, so we'll just go ahead and this one, I think this is like one of the American ones. So we still have the German ones right here, the Panzer 35. Because the last time I did the World Tank Blitz, I grinded through all the German lines for the heavy tanks. Just a snapshot of what it was. It would be the E100. That's the one. So we kind of like grinded all the way up to there. In the process, I think at one point I got really lazy, so that I end up buying experience to get to there. Yeah, it could be that, or it could be that I actually did grind it through in order to get there. So that is really debatable. And check friend request. Wait, let me just quickly claim some of the missions real quick. Okay. Let's see. Platoon, no. Squadron, no. Let me see. Give me a few minutes, have unstable connection. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Stats. I think I have turbo stats in the process. Yeah, I have some turbo stats, so wait, could we 1v1 sometime? If you're 1v, I mean, honestly speaking, if you're 1v1ing, you're basically 1v1ing a noob at the moment. Because I don't really play this as much. It's like, I don't really play this game as much as I used to. Like, I probably played for at least 1 to 2 months consistently, but then after that, I just got burnt out. So, I mean, we can definitely go for it. Feel free to do so, but I'm most likely... I don't have that much confidence in myself when it comes to playing this game, so I mean we can try it. I don't mind, but this is I just don't have any full confidence in myself playing this game. Like when it comes to 1v1 or even World Warship Blitz, honestly, because I think the reason why I was doing the duels in the process was to at least gain some form of recognition, because the people whom I'm playing with was like Triple ID, Triple I, Triple D. We got Hiromi, Isamu. We got, I think we got some of the other people as well that I dueled with at one point, and of course, it was pretty fun. Even though I didn't win that many matches, or I didn't even win, I probably won at least 1 to 2 matches out of like the whole entire series. But after that, it was still good to at least like be able to at least do a duel against other community contributors in World Warship Blitz. So yeah, I think that was also the reason why. But I also made a full out of myself, which I think it kind of fulfills the goal that I wanted it to do, because that was the idea that was one of the most craziest idea I ever did, was to at least find a way to duel with other community contributors. So I basically just asked them like direct messages. Like I would find every single community contributor that I could find in World Warship Blitz, and I would just DM them to see if they wanted to do a duel, like a 1v1 duel for that. So yeah, from 52% win rate, we're in the same boat. What? Nani? Let's make it invite me to 1v1. What? Nani? Wait, let's see. Okay. Wait, what am I trying to do? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do, I believe there was a, let's see. Ooh, Uprising, what's that? We're gonna try Uprising a little bit later. I want to actually see what's this mode. But for the meantime, I'm struggling to figure this out. So let me see. Wow, I'm still not familiar with the the functionality behind it. So with stats, no tanks, and let me see. No, this is clan notification. Oh, there you go. Oh well. Oh, not too bad. Okay, I guess we finally got Snowmaiden in. Welcome. And let's see. My goodness, the struggle was so real. No, why did I keep on clicking on that? Okay, there we go. Search. Thing. It's supposed to pop up online, if I'm not mistaken. No? Wait, what? Which one is this? Oh, this one was the fake one. This is the real one. Okay. Let me see. What was I trying to do? Right, training room. Or no, this is economic boosters. Struggle so real. Regular? No. Oh my goodness. Wait. Now I remember. Okay, this is the training room. There we go. Okay, I just figured it out. Okay. Short description. Screw 1v1s. Oh man. Okay. Battle, random. We'll just do a random map. Battle. Random encounter battle. Random, we'll just do random. We'll set password to 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, screw it. No password. And friendly fire, etc. Actually, no, we do it. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, how is it not feasible? What the heck? Nani? Set password. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe create room. Enter forbidden text. Oh wow, screw 1v1. There you go. Screw 1v1. No, still didn't match the description. Okay, screw 1v1. Let's see if that works. Affirmative. And still doesn't work. Forbidden text, so it's probably because of the word. terrible 1v1. Let's just put it that way. Terrible 1v1. There we go. Now it works. Okay, now it works. And I will be attempting. Oh, interesting. There we go. I'm not sure what Snowmaiden plans to do, but we'll just see how it works. Hey, welcome YouTube Talk. Welcome. Thank you, Jujuba. Well, Kamar123, UB Shop, Suman Koran Guru Ram, FG John Amir HG89 KH and me 007 Princess _ crazy like that Impact 3 Reba 3 Kurtan 23 D Harsha 456 and RDX for the follow as well. Wow, this is search up this. That's the name of the game. Let's see. Huh, that's interesting. I guess for the meantime. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna quickly wait for a bit. Maybe like 2 minutes? 1-2 minutes? Let's see. Let's see how it pan out. Welcome, Trevon. Let's see. Okay. Let me just quickly. Wait, did I already invite? Okay, I did. Okay, I did. Okay, I think let's go back to training room. Guess sheet. Okay, you know what? For the meantime, I'm just gonna continue forward with the tank that I was about to do. So let's see. Let me cancel out. Wait, not me. Wait. No, not that. Not that. Oh my goodness, wait. Maybe. Is there another way to delete it? This is sus. Maybe I can random, okay, dismiss room. Ding. There you go. Dismiss room. Yay, I finally figured out how to get out. Okay, let's just go with the T7 car. Oh, finally. It took me so long to just figure that out. Because this has been a long time. Oh my god. Can I squeeze in my arm? Okay. 33 seconds in and the load time is taking forever. No, I was joking. It could have been a lot longer than this, honestly. Because in general, the longest time, I believe, when it comes to World Warship Blitz was like 120 minutes. Equivalent to 2 hours. In comparison to this one, this is like, right now we're hitting a minute. Because someone complained in one of the Discord servers that the longest time they've waited is like 16 minutes, but then apparently one of the longest record was like 200. Actually, it's 200, my bad. Actually, it's 200. My bad. I think it was 210 minutes. So then, that's equivalent to at least. Wow, they actually waited 3 hours and 3 hours and probably. Let me see. 3 hours and 30 minutes. Holy snap, that's a lot. That's a long time, actually. Not gonna lie. Oh, nice. Okay. BT7 coming in. Oh, he's gonna come back down. And we didn't get a shot on him. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, we actually do now. Oh, he's moving out. Okay. I think the T... Oh, this is a light tank as well. I just realized. So, because I have at least 3 shots on me that I can use. And he's... Oh, he's right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. The least unexpected situation. Let's see. We got the 10 TP cruiser. We got like a full flank on that side. Everyone's just like rushing them at the moment, so let's see. Oh, the cruiser. Oh gosh, that's gonna be a big hit. Okay, let's just. Okay, currently no injury done for the crew members. Okay, we're gonna try to split. Actually, he's getting flanked in the process. Oh boy. Wait. Holy snap, where's the rest of our team? I just realized. I'm gonna try to. Oh gosh, now he's turning his tank. Oh, he's. Oh, I think he missed the shot. Oh gosh, there's a BT2 right here. Oh gosh. How am I. I'm not missing it. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Right here. Turn. What? Where are you aiming at? Oh gosh. He's aiming at me right now. Nope. He's actually... Oh, I'm getting shot at from behind. Just realized. Oh, he accidentally rammed himself. Okay, I need to quickly repair. Just gonna go try to run away. And I need at least another 0.5 seconds and hitting him from the back. And I need another 6 point... Oh gosh, now he's aiming for me. Oh wow, he actually got one good shot on me. Okay, I'm gonna try to outflank him. Just trying to run away. I'm gonna focus my last shot on him. Oh my goodness, how did I miss that? Oh, he just got around this house. Okay. Just go chase after him. Oh wait, he's gonna come peek out again. Nope. That's on the other side of the house, I just realized. And let's see. How about this AMX? Oh no, I have like 5 point. Oh, he got him. Okay, that's. Oh gosh, and he's flanking me again. What? Okay, we got him. Wait, so now we got the Panzer 35. Oh, nice. Just. Wow, this old automobile just got ran over. Okay, so we're just. Oh, it's currently a 2v2 situation actually. Okay. Oh, the Panzers. Oh no, actually, wait. Check out immobilized. Oh snap! I just realized he's like right behind me. I'm gonna try to at least attempt to go around this house or this church. Oh no, he's following me. Yep, I think that might be the enemy. Gosh, dang. Okay. I don't like going up hills. That's the only situation I prefer not to go through. But, please just let me live on this one, please. Okay. Oh, we might be able to flank this Panzer 35. Okay. We just need to keep moving. That's what we need to stay alive. Okay. Oh, he's actually really focused on this guy. Okay, nice. Okay. Oh well. Okay. Now we're pretty low health, and we're dealing with. Who are we dealing with right now? Oh, it's a heavy tank. And they have a D2. That's gonna be... Oh, this is gonna be pretty hard actually. Not gonna lie. Because the D2 basically is heavily durable and the first thing he sees is me, so he's gonna try to go for me. Oh gosh, wow. 2 more hits. 1 more hit, I'm gonna die actually. How is our teammate not doing anything? Is he AFK? Please tell me he's not AFK. He is AFK? Wow. What? Nani? How? Oh my goodness. So he was AFK. Oh well. Wow. Why do we have to go through this struggle, I say? Oh man, whatever. Interesting how it panned out. Okay. Now we will use the Panzer, okay? But then with no upgrades whatsoever. And also welcome, Mr. Mime. Good to see you. Good to see you on board. Ship, I'm from India. Oh, nice. Hey. Welcome from America. Playing very good. Oh. I was doing pretty bad, honestly. I decided to, like, I somehow went through a 2v1 situation, so which I should have been with my team most of the time, but I didn't, so we'll just have to see how well it goes later. Okay, now we're using the Panzer in Tier 2, and let's see how far we can go. Yeah, it's a desert terrain. It's sometimes the situation changes. So welcome Refresserat. So yeah, sometimes the situation changes from like a desert area to a Normandy style, I suppose. So yeah, it just really depends. That's what I enjoy about World Tank Blitz at times, is because of the different terrains that it provides. Same thing for World Warship Blitz, honestly, because they're under the same company. The only issue is that I feel like Wargaming is more invested in World Tank Blitz than World Warship Blitz, honestly. Because they know that the game is not really getting enough traction as it used to be, so yeah. Oh gosh, wait. Let me see, can we end him? No, we missed shots, and M2 Light is gonna get shot down. Okay, yep. And we got one sniper right here. And who is he aiming at? I don't think he's aiming at somewhere in the distance. And it's gonna take me at least another 2 seconds to... Nope, never mind. Doesn't take me 2 seconds to end him. It takes another 2 seconds for my teammate to end him. And it seems like our teammates are struggling around here because they're all grouped up. And I feel like this is a bad idea, honestly. But yeah, it is a bad idea. Wait, who are they chasing? That's the interesting part. Let's see. Oh, I guess I'm the only one there, I just realized. Oh boy. Okay, they're out there coming for me in the back. Okay. Oh my goodness, I am actually outflanked, so I think I baited them. I basically just baited all of them. Now I can just focus on the 10 TP if he still pops out. Oh, thank you, Alejandro, for the follow as well. And let's see, can we get... Okay, we're still in a 4v4 situation. And thank you, Isabel, for the follow. And we're... Oh, actually, now he's peeking out. Nope, now he's going back down. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and focus on this AMX right here. From the right, from the behind. One more shot should end him. There we go, that should end him. Now we're just gonna go for the M3 Stewart. Because he has at least 194 health left. So. And 1 to 2 more shots, I say. And oh, now he's out of my cover range. Oh. Trying to capture base. Oh, nope. Never mind. Now there's 1 left. Nope, never mind. All of them are destroyed. Okay. Feel like could have done a lot more damage than that, but at least we somewhat baited 3 other tanks in the process, so I don't mind. LOL. So that kind of helps out in some ways. So graphics is awesome. Yeah, that's why I do enjoy this. Actually, I just recently got back, so graphics has definitely improved over time. So that's the props that I give to Wargaming for that, is that the graphics has, like, because of the recent update that they did. So okay, so now we're just gonna use the Japanese tier 2 tank, and we're like at least 1 hour in ish, 1.5 hour in. So I think I won't be able to fulfill the goal of today, honestly, now I'm thinking about this, because I didn't realize how many of the tier 2 tanks that I have involved, and also the tier 1 tank as well. So there's a lot more coming, so we're just gonna call it part 1 for World Tank Blitz when it comes to grinding through all of the tanks that I have within the collection, because I'm pretty sure we're like barely 1/8 through. So we're like currently in tier 2, then after that's tier 3 and up to tier 10. So there's like 7 tiers left, and 7 tiers left can mean like 30 plus tanks that I'm seeing right now, or it could be less. I mean, depending on how smoothly it goes. So just keep that in mind. So we're gonna label this as part 1 for World Tank Blitz for trying to utilizing all of the collection that we have. So, and then probably next time we'll go for part 2 and then part 3, and we'll try to finish it off by then. So yeah, next month I may be able to stream a little bit more consistently after the finals are over, but as for now it's gonna be just 1 day a week, and possibly some clips if I do figure out some form of idea. And I like testing out my ideas, and YouTube is the best place where I test it out, because that's where I can get all my ideas across. Because I normally, when I had a normal life, or a simple normal life where it's just like work, eat, sleep sort of situation, basically I had no I have no idea of how to stay creative at times, because after work you're basically done or drained for the day. But once YouTube became more involved, and oh gosh, get out. Oh gosh, yes, we got it. Okay, we got it. And now we're just gonna focus on this M3 Stewart right here. At least a couple more shots, I say. Oh gosh, I'm actually getting shot down. Oh, nice. Okay. I just realized because the Japanese tanks have less armor on them, so that might be the case. And I'm stuck on a rock. Nice. Okay. Let me quickly get out the range of everyone else. So there's at least 5v4 right now. So I'm gonna try to see. No, we couldn't heal up. Okay. Oh, we might be able to sneak some shots in. Nope, never mind. I think I missed it from afar. Oh! AMXs. Oh, we actually broke the trap. Okay, we might be able to finish him off. Nope. Armor did not pierce through, and he's trying to look for other people in the process. There we go. That's done. And now we're going to focus on this cruiser right here. That is a medium tank right there, actually. So, and actually we can go for the M5 Stewart. So we have a lot more options now, given that it's a 3v2. So we're gonna go for the cruiser at this moment. And it seems like the cruiser is down. Oh no! Oh gosh, the cruiser 3 is actually right here. Oh, now he's basically grouping back. Oh gosh, I need to back out. Oh my goodness, that's some crazy amount of damage. Let me. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to like steer away from it, and then I guess it takes time for the turn rate, or for the whole thing to turn around. So it gives me like, so I only have like 2 or 3 seconds to actually utilize that. And if I mess up in the process when it comes to steering, then that gives me less of an advantage to at least attack. And it seems like our team is doing fairly well. B2 is actually taking down the medium cruiser, the medium tanks on it, and he's getting shot at pretty badly actually. So he's currently surviving with 33 health left, and while the cruiser 4 is actually full health this whole time. And now he's just gonna charge in and just finish off this like a cleanup crew. And cruiser 3 doesn't know where the shots are landing and until it's too late. And now basically we won. Because of a cruiser 4 that was full health this whole time. And finally managed to at least take the credits at the very end. So there you have it. That's World Tank Blitz in a nutshell, or Tier 2 in particular. So, or he somehow managed to stay alive in the process by staying from a distance, shooting in a range, while everyone is going all in. Basically everyone in our team going head on and attacking the enemy, while he's very far back. So that's also another possibility that I'm leaving. And now we're playing with the LTVC.38, which no equipment whatsoever, like I did for Chini, Panzer, or T7 car and the other rest of the American tanks. I do have it all in equipment, or have all the equipment, but for this one, for the remaining 3 tanks, there isn't any equipment at all, except for the upgraded one. So, Sam, give me a brief intro about World Tank Blitz for a tank newbie like me, please. So if you play World Warship Blitz, then it's in some ways similar to World Tank Blitz. In some ways, it's just instead of you're using ships, naval ships, during World War I to World War II period, you're just using tanks in World War I to World War II period. Now, over here you have the text option, like right over here. I think there is a speech bubble right here that I can like sometimes BM like GG well played to all chat, which sometimes it triggers a lot of people in the process, which I've seen that happen, and they tend to like go for me in the process. So just keep that in mind when you're playing World Tank Blitz. Sometimes you can BM them pretty badly by doing that, but I don't encourage it. The only BM that I do is just saying GG well played, just to test out the reaction of other people. And a lot of times sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. So I sometimes might be able to even like trigger some of the people, and they just like go straight onto our team, and we're just collectively just shoot them down. And look like our Panzer just arrived. Oh, we just track broken, and okay, he got slaughtered right on the spot. So now seems like everyone's pushing to the right flank, and also we have to have some form of map awareness as well. Checkpoints are also in mind, but a lot of times in Tier 2, people don't really care about it, so we just go all in and try to do a medieval style battle and I'm getting slaughtered by. I'm getting shot at from the side. Oh, actually, I just realized our whole entire team is in there. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is actually not the best way to play it, but in case you're in this situation, flee as soon as possible. Try to... Okay, fortunately, I have some teammates here involved, so hopefully they can mitigate or reduce the damage done. And, oh gosh, this AMX doesn't really know that I'm here, I suppose? Okay, maybe he does. Oh gosh, okay, now he's actually focusing on me. Okay. Oh boy. Let me just quickly get out of the situation, if possible. Try to... And also, in the very front is your engine, I believe. So that's gonna be your vulnerable area. If you see like a gray part of the area, that means that the enemy has been left exposed. So then you can then actually just exploit that situation itself. And it seems like our team is dying one by one, so I'm not too confident that our team will win in this case. And given that my track just broke because of this AMX, and of course you can ram in this game, and I'm going round and round, which is a terrible idea. And let me just, oh gosh, what am I trying to go for? Oh snap! I only have 1 health left. Let me see. Can I? Okay, yep. This is a 2v4 situation, and oh, I just ran over this house. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't find me beforehand. Oh. Oh my goodness! How did I even miss that shot? I had that in precise aim as well too. And our Shabbat on mid, which is a Panzer heavy armor, has been staying here this whole time in the position, so, and he couldn't aim. Okay, he got some damage out of that 10 TP, but he is just gonna stay in the same position while the AMX is right behind him and shooting him from the rear. So yeah, interesting. Arabs love German Panzers. Oh well. Oh, mainly because of the durability of it, or the armor, the defense, I would say, more so often. I mean, I like Panzers as well too, historical wise and also game wise, because of the durability of it. That's why a lot of times, as my dad once said, the German cars like Mercedes-Benz and Volkswagen and so forth are just overly engineered. And it makes sense, because they want to provide the best high quality that they... Oops. What I meant to do was to click on the invite, actually. Sometimes this is in the way. The Homeland Arcade app is like in the way, so I can't really do much. There we go. Now I can mess up. And... oh wait, actually, no, we're gonna switch up to tier 3 instead. Oh wait, the Panzer 58 is currently on sale. Okay, so now we're gonna use the Panzer 3, and I believe, let me see, do I have... okay, I did have some form of equipment upgrade. So over here we can see that there is the 3 categories. There's the combat power, which increases the damage for your shots. You have the vitality, which also can provide defense for your tank itself, which use the currency, which is the silver currency, to purchase the upgrades. You have the specialization, which also can improve your mobility and also the aim as well for your tank itself. So for example, or even the turn rate. So for example, I have a gun rammer, which reduces the reload time, but also increases the damage per minute. We also have vitality, the defense system, which reduces the damage, or even the 8% of the crew itself. We also have the camouflage net to increase the tank concealment so that the other tanks or the enemy tanks doesn't really see you within an obvious distance, and we're mitigating it. And we have the enhanced gun lane drive, so reduce the aiming time by 0.2 seconds. We have the enhanced armor to increase the defense or the armor for the hull and the turret armor. And we have the improved control, which improved the turn rate of the tank itself, which of course the Panzers are pretty slow, so we're trying to increase the mobility or improve the mobility of it. And we have the refined gun to for dispersion at 100 meters, so basically minus 10% to dispersion at 100 meters itself, and increases the chance of hitting, so within a long distance. We have enhanced tracks, which allows this, based on the description itself, allows the suspension in standard condition to withstand more hits, automatic repair of suspension from a broken condition to a standard condition. And we have a consumable delivery system, which allows consumables to be used more often, plus 15% to consumable cooldown speeds, such as, for example, consumables here, which can be auto resupplied, is the multi-purpose restoration, which extinguishes fire, repairs all damaged modules, and heals for all injured crew. Your crew is going to be your vital bloodline for helping you turn the tank and also firing the ammunition from the tank itself. And there's the engine power boost, which gives you additional 20% to increase the speed of your tank itself, which the Panzer's speed is pretty slow, as you all probably maybe know it already, but I just want to also increase the engine boost when it's necessary. So, holy snap. When did we even get to tier 10? Nani? Okay, wait a second. Wait. I think there's a miscommunication. Just gonna quickly try to... Wait, what? Snow... Oh, that's a... Is that really? No way. No. Can't be here. What? Okay, that's weird. What did she... The Snowmaiden change her name? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Let me see real quick what's going on. Is it really that or no? Huh. Okay. Well, oh, there you go. Wow, okay, that's a weird name change, but okay. Hi. There you go. That is where I can find a message. Okay, perfect. You didn't see anything. Oh, well, your secret tier 10 weapon. Oh my goodness. And I also want to thank Mr. Mime for last time letting me... I think he wanted me to at least take time to see what he had, and I think I might be able to... I know last time I was a bit in a rush, honestly, when it came to ending the stream, because I didn't know how long it was going to take. But he basically, the last time he wasn't trying to show the tier 9 DD, which was the Friesland, but rather the tier 10 battleship, which was actually the... Wait, tier 9, I believe, actually. I think it was the Lepento? Could be wrong. But, yeah, I think it was either the Lepento or the Cristoforo Colombo, whichever one it was. But it was just like a new Italian BB that was there in the process. So, Panzer 3. Meanwhile, let me grab each 100. Oh, well. Hey, good to see you, Bliss here. Welcome. JK, busy with schoolwork. Yeah, schoolwork can sometimes take a toll on us, so I think this is like another way of ventilating out in some aspects, I suppose. And of course, the purpose that I stream is also because there were times where I feel like I made some good plays, but then at the same time wasn't recognized in some aspects, so I end up streaming. And of course, sometimes for viewership, and also for new ideas to create new content as well. So that's why I sometimes do like 2-hour streams, 3-hour streams, to at least get a better idea as to what I can create, like what kind of new videos I can create, or even clips as well. So, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I manage to at least get 7 ideas out of one stream or some sort, or even like 2 clips out of one stream. Like rare occasions, like for example the Kokimama, I only managed to like get 1 idea out of it. Possibly I could technically go for more, but I just don't really have the... Sometimes I don't really have the heart to do so. and also depending on what I'm dealing with at the same time. So, oh gosh, I just realized we're like, oh, the Stewart is actually coming down. Oh, he's coming downhill. Okay. Ooh, okay. I see you're fast. Oh gosh. Wow. Okay, now it's a 2v1 situation. Oh gosh. How do I reverse? Reverse ram. Takes out one tank, and before I die. Let's. Oh wow. Oh man, wow. Okay, that was interesting. I mean, at least we took down several other tanks in the process, so he was indeed a lucky person to have at least two or three other people coming alongside with him. So, and now we have to watch Keva Banga struggle with the situation itself, and we have. Oh yeah, he's the only one alive. He's like the only medium tank, heavy tank, I meant. Against 3 other tanks, M5 Stewart, a cruiser, and the other rest. So, yeah. Oh yeah, so beginning, just a heads up, when you're beginning playing World Tank Blitz, keep in mind they're going to have auto aim as the option. So you can go to like a gear setting. There's going to be like a gear setting that you see on the far left corner side. Or your account. And then you'll be able to adjust that so that you don't have to use auto aims, because auto aiming can also be an issue in the process, because it would, whatever target is near you, it would just automatically fixate it to it. And there are times when I don't want to fixate on one specific enemy and rather like the other enemy that has lowest health. So just keep that in mind when you're playing World Tank Blitz when you're first starting out. So it took me a while for me to figure out the settings and so forth, but later on, as I kind of like got used to the situations, then it made a lot more sense. For me right now, I am just... Oh, okay, my bad. Well, it was good seeing Snowmaiden, and well, definitely glad to see her on the stream. I meant Snowmaiden. Yeah, I mean, because Maiden is like a feminine sort of connotation, I suppose. So yeah, but nevertheless, I think we're gonna continue on with the rest of the tier 3 if we can within the next half an hour or so. So we're gonna use the Chiha, the Japanese tank, medium tank in particular. No guarantees of winning, as I say before. If I were to create like a huge disclaimer for my stream, this is like no guarantees for winning, but guarantees for having such laughs, I say, or funny moments, I would say. That would be the best way of phrasing it. You know. Welcome Anonymous, and welcome Shapeshifter 999, and I hope everyone is doing well in this lovely morning, whether it be morning or evening for y'all. I wish you all well, especially within this day itself. And it's kind of funny though. I think later on I'll probably have a question in mind that if y'all can like answer in the chat, that'll be great. Do you play with viewers? I've never played with viewers when it comes to World Tank Blitz. This is actually the first time that you mentioned about it. So yeah, please say my name. Is this supposed to be like some Beyond? What was it? Not Beyonce. There was like that song where it was like say my name, say my name. Oh my goodness, it was a different artist. It's like I think it was like 3 women were singing that song at the same time. It was like a, yeah, I just forgot what it was, but yeah. Oh gosh, okay. Wow, I'm backing up to a P7, P35. Oh, interesting. And he's struggling as well. He doesn't know where to aim for. Oh wow, there's at least 3 other enemies in process. Okay, so right now we'll quickly focus on the surrounding areas. So we see that the 14 TP is low on health, 41 health, which he got shot down. by our teammates. And now we have the D2, which is one of the heaviest. I believe it's a heavy tank, if I'm not mistaken. Does a lot of damage. He got shot down too. So well played by our team. And now we have the BT2, which is currently focusing on some other tank on the left side. And it's currently a 4v3 situation. AMX 38 is within the surrounding areas, and he's actually right in front of me right now, and I can't, and he's blocking my aim. Nope, he didn't block my aim on there, so he attempted to. And now we're trying to like focus on the AMX 38, and the RAM is coming in. Nope, no RAM at all, so we're just gonna keep on focusing on the AMX 38. AMX 38 finally regrets coming to me because he got shot down and by my teammate, and Panzer S35 is still alive, and we'll be going to flank him. And I hesitated to complete the full sentence for some reason, and we were able to shoot down one obstacle, but it didn't penetrate through as I wanted it to be. So apparently that shot ricocheted, so we have the M5 Stewart kind of going broadside, which normally you wouldn't be recommended to do so, mainly because you're more vulnerable when you're showing broadside, or your caterpillar tracks in particular, because you can easily get immobilized. And the cruiser attempted to at least ram, I suppose, but still misses by at least a couple kilometers, I suppose. So it still worked out, thank goodness for that. And I think we managed to do a decent job on this. The highest I would ever destroy will probably be 4 to 5 tanks at one point, but I don't recollect that situation, honestly. This is kind of weird contradictory statement, but in some aspects it still works out. Yeah. Okay, so we did fairly enough damage, so quote unquote. So rear is most vulnerable. Oh, okay. Rear is most vulnerable. Sides depend on tank. Okay. Oh, okay. Actually, now it makes more sense, because in World Warship Blitz, if you see like a specific ship, like for example Kaiser battleship, you might hit the armor, the belt armor section, which doesn't really do much damage if you're using armor piercing shells at times. I guess for World Tank Blitz, I suppose it does also make sense when it comes to shooting on the side, because that's where the caterpillar / armor is also located, slightly above and also like slightly on the sides too. So it kind of makes sense as well. All right, I'll go ahead and say your name once. Welcome, Lola Bonita. Actually, Bonita actually means beautiful, I believe. Beautiful in Spanish, so yeah. Angle is important. You do make a good point there, useless shield place, so definitely it makes sense to keep in mind of the angles as well when you're firing. Tier 8 is actually when the situation escalates, because a lot of people actually play a lot more strategic in the Tier 8 to Tier 10 section, so yeah. So right now we're using a tank destroyer. Tank destroyers, if I recollected, for the Tier 3, it wasn't quite as fast as I wanted it to be. I believe it was still quite slow. I could be wrong, but let's go ahead and test it out. And thank you, R Raccoon, for the follow. And welcome, Dream Chick. Okay. For the follow. For watching as well. So, French as tanks, as I said before, aren't really as durable as I wanted it to be, but there are certain times when it does. Like for example, in the Tier 1 side, when we were facing against the AMX, it has 420 health, and that seemed to be like the max health that I can see within a Tier 1 tank situation. And normally, I guess the ones that I was using only had like a 320 health or 100 health less than that. So health is still essential, whether it be gaming life or real life as well. So definitely health is essential within each and every one of our lives. Because if you have terrible health, then you won't be able to live in this game, and neither can you live in real life. So just keep that in mind. Which is normally the common sense, but sometimes we take it for granted. and I take it for granted at times. So now I'm suffering from it, from certain situations. So, and we're gonna see if this Cruiser 4 is gonna pop out, and my teammate's blocking my shot, and the Cruiser is, yep, it's actually destroyed later. So I think Laser Kid was in my match earlier. I just don't recall. And this is by far one of the slowest tank destroyers I've ever used. Yeah. Oh, D2 is actually popping up. We hit the Caterpillar belt. Now he's kind of like reconsidering, I suppose. And oh, this one has low health. Okay, that's good. Now we can then focus on the D2. We're just gonna wait for the reload time. Reload time is like crazy, like more than 6 seconds at the moment. And oh, okay. Now I have to refocus on the aim. And oh, we did 178 damage. Wow, that's quite a lot. Okay. So maybe one more shot for this D2, and I should be able to obliterate this tank. Okay. And now we have the M5 Stewart, and I am somewhat left alone, I say. Okay, now I need to increase mobility. Now he sees me as a threat, so I'm trying to... Nope, no more threat as well. So let's see. So Nasty Fox, the 14 TP, I believe. What is he actually? He is a... I'm blanking out right now because I can't figure out what he is. So, oh, okay, he's a light tank. He's a light tank. So, light tank against the M5 Stewart, which is another, I believe, a light tank. In comparison to the Panzer. Yeah, the Panzer is going to be the heavy tank. So we're seeing the M5 Stewart kind of coming around the corner, trying to flank Panzer 3. Panzer 3 is trying to take aim at M5 Stewart, but it's managed to do so for a bit. But he's also struggling with the mobility-wise. He's trying to back off, trying to hide, I suppose, but he couldn't really go far. So all that's left is the M5 Stewart, the light tank, American light tank, and he's kind of like going around trying to do circles around this M5 Stewart as well, but it's basically whoever has the most health can also turn the tide. And currently it's kind of a stalemate, so we see like 285 to 225, 225 to 220, and now it feels like an auction at the moment. But other than that, we're seeing some shots fired. Manuel Gomez Flores is trying to manage to at least what are they trying to do? We're seeing close combat wise, tank versus tank. Oh, it seems like the Dean is actually starting to win a bit more. He's gaining coverage, trying to cause some distraction, I suppose, for misaim, misfire, and apparently Gomez was managing to get some shots out of it with 9 health left and 7 health left for Dean. And who is actually going to win this one? I mean, in terms of this duo, and this is going to be quite interesting. So right now they're kind of like thinking like what to do. They're either one, they can try to flank each other, which isn't going to be the case, depending if one is planning to stay, but seems like they're still fixating on each other. And Manuel is trying to keep aim at the side of the rock right here, or the boulder, and while the Dean is trying to like go around about it, because M5 Stewart, depending on how well they upgraded their equipment, that will also determine how effective the shots will be. Is this guy a game commentator? I don't know. No, I'm not a game commentator, but I guess I'm practicing. I suppose this could be considered like a practice, I suppose, but I guess it's like a testing round for me to see how well I can do the commentating. And currently at the moment, Dean is trying to peek out. Oh, he manages to shoot down Manuel Gomez with that last second or so, and he stalled the time too. So fixate the aim, which he was assuming that D Dean was going to flank from the side the right side of the boat itself, but it seems like he didn't anticipate D Dean to actually pop open from the lower peak of the valley to actually finally land the last shot onto Manuel Gomez, which now is lead to victory. So definitely give props to D Dean for the outstanding play, and I think he deserves the recognition for it. So definitely well done to him. And I don't know, let me see, is there a way that I can go to profile? I'll just add him, because I say that maybe he's played with other tanks before. So if you go to profile in particular, let's go ahead and see what he also did. So it seems like he's mainly been focusing on tier 4 tanks more so often, because he has the most battles in it, in 596 battles. But if we scroll down, we can see a variety of tanks that is involved. We have the AC-4 Sentinel from Australia, which is a medium tank, which I have never seen before. So it must be purchased or so, or maybe got it through a Blitz pass. We have the Malchen, which is a heavy tank for the German side. Looks quite durable, I say. I think I have that too, honestly, but I don't recollect. Hey, welcome, Min Duck. Good to see you. And I guess that's about it. So I think he only has one tier 9 tank out of everything else, but he still manages to do a pretty good play in tier 3. So if you get the basics grounded, then you're basically set when it comes to playing other matches. So just keep that in mind. It's better to build a stronger foundation where you're in the lower tiers first before proceeding on to the higher tiers. Same applies to every single game itself, because if you master one low tier, or you master some of the lower tier tanks or even ships, etc., then later on you'll be able to then implement it more wisely within your upcoming battles. Like, for example, tier 9, tier 10s, etc. And that will make you one of the most deadliest players within the games itself. So yeah, so right now, I think given the shortage of time, we'll probably do at least a couple more matches within the tier 4 side. So appreciate you all for taking time to watch it from YouTube and also Omelet Arcade. So thank you all for taking time to do so. And we're going to be using the T6E1 Grizzly, which is a medium tank. And if we look at and also keep in mind, you can also train your crew as well. For me personally, I use Rage. Some people will probably use penetration boost to provide 1% chance of scoring a hit, or perhaps Mentor increases to crew XP by 1%. I suppose increase the efficiency of the crew itself, how it's run, and also the smooth ride to decrease the gun dispersion by 1%, and or even smooth turret transfers to increase the mobility of your aiming wise. So let's say you want to turn left within less than 2 to 3 seconds, using this will be more effective itself. And welcome Mellow Hodor 999. So for me, I use Rage, so then basically accelerates the gun reloading by 3%, because I need that, especially with a medium-sized tank. And of course, the further upgrade you do, you can actually increase the percentage of it as well. And you can accelerate it by using EXP, your current experience, or you can actually purchase it with gold plus experience itself, which I personally don't do. Some people would do it just for the sake of it if they're planning to master the specific tank of their choosing. But for me, I did not do it because I don't play tier 4 as much as I would want to, I suppose. Even though tier 4, I have a lot more choices though, at the same time where I still prefer to start out with the basics, or probably with the higher tiers, just to get myself more exposed to the strategies that are being involved with the tier 8 to tier 10 side, because there's a lot more action within the tier 8 to tier 10 than tier 1 to tier 7, I say. But recently with the Tier 3 match, we can see a lot. We actually witnessed one of the most interesting plays that I have ever seen, and I think D Dean did a pretty spectacular job on it. So he helped us win, even though he was outnumbered by 1-2. So yeah, definitely. And I wish I can speak Russian in particular, and I don't think I can. I think I learned one word though, 2 words maybe. Privyet, which means hello in Russian, and Boboshka, which means grandmother for some reason, or grandma in Russian. I think I just it was just out of curiosity when I wanted to learn Russian. It was maybe 2 years ago when I was interested in it, and then all of a sudden I basically didn't do so. Oh well, DD equals unicorn. Oh well, or unicorn. I meant unicorn. That's what I meant to say. Oh, it seems like the Panzer 3 is fixated on some of the other tanks on my teammates. Oh, actually the whole flank. So basically, while they're actually distracted, I'm just gonna see if I can peek out, do some damage, and then go back, rock back and forth, so that just to test out the reaction. Okay, so apparently damage blocked within the Chihei or the. Okay, so Panzer actually notices me, so I'm not sure if I can. Oh, I did 163 damage. Increased reload speed, so hopefully I can then take out the Panzer 3. Oh, nice! We did it. We did it. Okay, we did it. Oh my goodness, he was actually trying to ram me? What? I think he made the wrong decision. And, oh, he was backing out because of our M5A1 Stewart, actually, so. Oh gosh, I just got shot down. Oh well. Oh man, that was a pretty interesting situation to begin with. So we got the M5A1 Stewart, 39 health left, light tank, supporting the T6E1 with 476 health, and he's getting shot down by the Chihei, but Chihei is taking quite some damage. They're both in the lockdown at the moment, and the light tank got shot down, while the T6E1 was able to avenge him by just shooting him down for the last moment. Now it's a 3v2 situation. We see Panzer 4 from the enemy team just peeking out. Let's go ahead and observe how the T6E1 is going to react. And he has low health. Normally, if you have low health, you would be best to return back to your team. But right now, it seems like oh, this is an interesting situation. We got 102 versus 86 health, 8 health left, 1 shot remaining, and he still took him down. Nice. So we took down the TDC-10 with 8 health remaining, and that was a 3v1 situation. M7 is coming in full speed. Cruiser 4 is coming. Cruiser 4 from our team is kind of peeking out along with D2, and we see that. Oh wait, that's me right there. Never mind. T6E1 with 8 health left, trying to figure out if he can flank him from the sides of this cliff. Seems like the Red Wolf or Cruiser 4 is actually going straight in. Doesn't really care anymore. 3v1, whatever. Taking in some damage from the M7. M7 is trying to stay alive at the moment. And M7 is getting shot at by the T6E1 Grizzly. He's trying to do a guerrilla attack, guerrilla tactic, and Cruiser 4 still managing to get some shots in. Oh, he got shot down. Wow, that was unexpected actually. That I was not anticipating that one shot would actually blow him into smithereens. So, but fortunately, the ME61 was still alive with 8 health left and managed to at least take down the last remaining enemy within the enemy side. So, props to him for doing so. And I think he did pretty well on it. So definitely an effective player in this case. M5E1 Stewart, even though he was low on health, he still managed to contribute to the team itself. So definitely props to him for doing so. So yeah, so this was quite of an interesting situation to begin with. So now Tier 4, we're actually seeing a lot more strategies that are being involved. So yeah. No, that's not a typo. I just say you. Oh wow. Oh man, Mr. Ryan cracks me up. But yeah, if you, of course, just a heads up, this is World Tank Blitz, and I'm playing in the NA server, so I may end up later on posting my ID or the username ID on my YouTube channel, so you guys can feel free to add me. Of course, I don't mind adding people, honestly, depending on how much of a... okay, give me one quick moment. I'll be right back. Alright, thank you so much everyone for the wait. Of course we don't have much time left, but I appreciate y'all for taking the time to do so. It's been an interesting journey as we explored the World Tank Blitz, and there was a lot to cover, and we covered most of it actually. I mean, honestly, this is like another tutorial right out the spot, because we went through the basics. Oh my goodness, I just went through the same tier. We're going to now use the Tank Destroyer T40, which, as you all recollected, basically, just a quick summary. The symbols right here, as we can see here, are the... If you see a diamond shape, that means it's a light tank. So light tank is speedy and yet has less durability involved. You have the medium tank. These are the medium tank where you see a split in half of the diamond symbol. That means it's a medium tank. There is a little bit more durability involved, or a little bit more armor. It is right in the middle, just similar to like cruisers in World Warship Blitz, if you can say the least. Basically, World Warship Blitz, you have the destroyers, cruisers, aircraft carriers, battleships, and that's about it, I believe. But over here we have 4 different symbols. We have the light tank, medium tank, heavy tank. I don't have heavy tank apparently in tier 4, but it's alright. And we have the tank destroyer. Last but not least, the tank destroyer. Now, tank destroyers, tier 3 wise, we used the French one, which was quite slow in mobility, but also at the same time quite effective though. Quite effective in terms of landing armor-piercing damage shots, which increase the damage. And right now it seems to be unsuitable because apparently my friend Snowmaiden chose a tier 10 Jaguar Panzer E100 out of the blue. Okay, sorry for calling you out in the stream. So, but now Snowmaiden is using the Hetzer Kame SP, which is a tier 4 tank destroyer for the Japanese line, which I've never seen before, actually. So this is going to be an interesting situation to begin with when it comes to tank destroyers, etc. It's okay, I like it. The attention that it brings. WOTB is great in every way. That is depending on the situation as well. My situation was that the World Warship Blitz was dying for me because of the same... basically almost every single ship that you see of every single line is similar. Like, literally similar. If you compare a Kaiser with an Arkansas, basically you still see a similar layout of the ship. It's still similar, it's just that one of them has even more armor, and the other one has a little bit less armor, but still is able to do quite some damage as well. So both of them do deal quite a lot of damage either way, but still similar layout, but just different faction that's involved. One is an American and one is a German battleship. So same with World Tank Blitz as well, you can say the same actually for all the designs for the specific category of each tank. Like for example, light tanks, you probably see the same layout. Medium tanks, you're going to see a similar layout as well, but different factions. You're going to see the heavy tanks as well that are still similar as well in all ways, but just different faction with maybe slightly more damage than the others, or slightly more durability than others, slightly more mobility than others, etc. And you also see tank destroyers like this that's also similar in some ways, that also has that similar effect. So basically the design itself within wargaming are just similar. That's just the best way to put it. Yeah. It's okay, I like it. This is a premium tank. Oh, okay, a premium tank, wow. No, it's great skin every way, you're delusional. I don't play WoW Speed very much now. Okay, well, what can I say? There are also times where certain tanks are also, thank you Freebands TV for following, basically, okay, yes, there are premium sized tanks. Premium tanks can also do a lot more damage and also provide you the equipment that is already included with it within World Tank Blitz in comparison to World Warship Blitz. World Warship Blitz, for the equipment wise, you have to purchase it manually, apparently. It's kind of weird, actually. It's how, like, in World Warship Blitz, if you bought a premium ship, it doesn't come with the equipment itself. It just comes just with the ship itself. If you bought it in a bundle, it comes with a camouflage, which sometimes increases the damage or also increases the concealment-wise. Really depends. But at the same time, it doesn't come with the equipment. Basically, you just have to, like, consistently grind the specific ship that you purchased for the premium ship in order to then purchase the equipment that is involved with the silver currency. So it really just, for me, it ticks me off because, one, like, why did I even spend that much money on this ship if I have to purchase the equipment manually with the silver currency and have to consistently grind out? And I think from a business perspective, it would be that the reason why we did this is because we want you to spend more time on this ship, therefore logging in more hours so that we can see what kind of data we can take from it, and then maybe even utilize it to its greatest advantage to make gamers like us play more of the game or stay addicted to the game. Therefore, you're more or less so likely to spend more money on the game, and therefore we also gain more profits, says Wargaming. That's what I think, in theory, possibly will work like that, and possibly doesn't. Depending on the people who are announcing the business model for Wargaming itself, I think it would be great if someone here in the stream itself who is like a business analysis can do like a deep examination into what Wargaming's business model is like, and to also provide another light, to shed some light as to see what they're also about. Aside from like the gambling that they do, which they use the crates as a way of gambling in some aspects. So basically the more that people spend money on, is mostly on crates, because you can get a new tank, you can get some currency involved, you can get some EXP, you might even get some avatar that is unlimited or that is limited edition. So it really depends on the person as well. So yeah, message me on Discord later. My sister can explain better business things. Oh snap, wow, that was unexpected. Actually, I didn't realize that. I thought it would take a while, honestly, for people to actually respond, but thank you, Snowmaiden. I will definitely DM you. Hopefully I remember by the end of the stream, so or if possible, just like remind me if you can. So we're gonna go ahead and follow Snowmaiden, and holy snap, wow, that was a perfect timing for one of the the beat. Oh wow, I just smashed into one of the Destroyer tanks. So Oh, that's a tank destroyer right there. Okay, so we have a tank destroyer versus tank destroyer, and we also have, oh my goodness, I got shot down pretty badly. Quickly, reload time, increase reload time, increase the mobility. I'm getting shot down from behind, and I'm gonna get shot down right now. Okay, we got this is what I call the prediction of death within just this one small clip. And I hope you all enjoy it in some ways. And this is not how you, this is a warning disclaimer, this is not how you play the tank destroyer. Never the case is it like this, but it's funny. It's literally funny. I have never seen it happen like this, like perfectly matching with what I just said. So yeah. Hey, are you still up for that 1v1? Remind me next time. We'll do it next time. As for the meantime, we don't really have much time left when it comes to streaming, so appreciate it. And welcome BC. What's up? Okay, appreciate it, X Corrupted. Definitely also, if you want, you can also check me, you can, how should I put it? I'll post my World Tank Blitz ID onto the YouTube channel a little bit later. Actually, why don't I just do it right now, actually, because I think I'm gonna forget. Actually, after this match, I'm gonna go ahead and update the YouTube channel about, and then you guys can see the World Tank Blitz ID on it, so that you can copy and paste it in your when you're adding me in the process. So feel free to do so. Let me see. Teach. Okay, perfect. Let me just go ahead and get to my YouTube channel right now. I'm gonna quickly update that World Tank Blitz ID so you all can add me. Feel free to, no force, no pressure as well. And yeah, so let me just quickly manage videos. Oh wait, nope, that was the wrong tab actually. Oh, nice, we actually won. Nice. That must have been done by Snowmaiden, I say. Snowmaiden probably did a lot more damage than I did because she probably survived a lot longer than I did. Yeah, basically so, 1,401 damage, so effective player indeed. So I didn't even watch the whole match, so I wish I could say more about it. Unfortunately, I didn't, so I regretfully do so. But maybe next time. But definitely well done to Snowmaiden for the immense carry on our team. Tier 4 Panzer. This will be my second to last battle. I say second to last because just in case if I do prolong it. Yeah, so this will be second to last battle in particular. And yeah, it's kind of interesting though. Oh yeah, before I do that, let me quickly get the ID in. Let me see. Do I have an ID of it? Or no? Okay, actually, you know what? You don't even need to, there's no specific ID. You can just log in my name and you'll probably find it. So, what you just see here, Samurai 12, is basically all over the place. For World Warship Blitz, or if you search up like hashtag World Warship Blitz or World Tank Blitz, etc., you'll probably be able to find me. Right now, I'm kind of like, I'm not really of a huge YouTuber more so often. Like I'm just a small YouTuber at the moment with like 145 subscribers. So that's why you probably have to search up hashtag World Warship Blitz, or perhaps like search up Samurai 12, and then you'll probably see like a correction. Like, do you mean Sakura 12 or some sort? Don't click on Sakura because Sakura was never my intention when naming my gaming name, so just keep that in mind. Even though Sakura, though, in one of the Naruto games was actually pretty fun. And I would most of the time troll my cousins when we were playing that on a PlayStation 3. I believe that was like a long time ago. So yeah. I don't know how long this YouTube journey will last me, but we'll just have to see how far it goes. And you know, that also leads me to like another situation. Basically, like a friend of mine's who is an avid Christian in particular, and of course he tries to apply everything that he can. And recently, I guess you can consider him as a more reformed Christian, I suppose. And during our discussion, apparently, it's just like it kind of dawned on me for a bit because I never knew. There are times when I don't know what's God's will for me or what's the plan of action later on, or even what's the goal in mind, because like I live in a family that has split ideals. Like one side supports the ambition side, the other side support like being content and also trying to do the best you can in some aspects. So I'm just like living in somewhat of a split road, so to speak. And that has always been a weird situation for me, in particular, because I always have that weird dilemma. It's like you either choose to be ambitious or you either choose to be content with what you have. And I want to also strike both, honestly, if I were to be frank. It's like I want to be content with what I'm doing. At the same time, I have growing ambitions. I have ambitions that I want to fulfill before I die. And not to live a life that I regret, in particular. So it has been a struggle for me personally, and I think some of you all can possibly relate this as well, in some aspects. And I'm basically sometimes stuck in a crossroad, and I feel like sometimes I have to go to the extreme to also do something, but at the same time, I try not to. It's like I try not to let myself go to the extreme side and try to stay within like a medium or middle, which unfortunately in life there is no such thing as in the middle grounds. There's either you choose one side or the other, and that's just unfortunately how life works. You have to choose one or the other. Same with priority wise. You can choose to stream all day long you want, or you can study. Study until you feel like you're tired and exhausted, and then you finally fall back to sleep. So, really choice. Oh, welcome, Hype, Malika Dana 01. So yeah, that was like my own dilemma, and of course, one of the main question that stuck to me is like how do you even put it? I just don't recollect. It was are you truly following God or something like that? It was like trying to make it's something to do with discipleship and so forth, and that has always been like it's like if you become a disciple of one master, you have to stick through it. Otherwise, then what would be the point of you following the person in the first place? So that's where it has always been the biggest dilemma for me, like ever since I was like in college. I would say like high school and college was actually the time when there were times when I felt convicted in doing so, and sometimes I feel like it was out of pressure as well, or sometimes even like out of urgency. So it's an interesting situation to begin with, and I just ran like all in. Oh my god, so we're just gonna see if we can ram this. No ram involved, but last damage taken, so thanks to Snowmaiden, and I'm getting shot in the back from afar, like 100, 200? Is it 200? It looks like 200 kilometers, or 200 meters, I meant. So we're seeing a long-range sniper right here at the moment, so we're just gonna go ahead and see where he's located. He's probably hiding behind a tree or some sort in the process, so let's see. Oh, yep, yeah, we just found him. Mission enemy found. And I somehow missed, so I'm gonna quickly reload. Oh, nice, Snowmaiden with the shot. Nice, that was like 85 kilometers. Oh, 85 meters, I meant. Oh, that's where it's slightly different. So in World Warship Blitz, they use kilometers. Over here, we use meters because of the kilo means 1,000. means 1,000. So if someone says kilometers, that means 1,000 meters. If someone says like millimeters, then that means like 1,000 less. Let's just put it that way. So milli means smaller, kilo means greater. So just keep that in mind when you're learning these words, I suppose. And of course, there's a T-28 hiding right behind this house, or this village house, farmhouse, and oh, this M7 is not really focusing. Oh, he's kind of back out. He's like trying to freak out a bit. He's like, what am I doing? Like, I have only 8 health left. And he kind of like went right behind this cliff. Oh, interesting. Wait, what are we? Oh, he's starting to peek out. Okay, he's starting to peek out. Oh my goodness. Stay there. Oh, he got him. Wow, that was a pretty deadly aim. Okay, maybe I just need to wait a little bit longer for the precise aim to fixate. Holy snap, how? One whole shot? He landed one whole shot on this and he just obliterated him? Huh. Oh wow, that was unexpected. Yeah. Yeah, that was literally unexpected actually. I wasn't thinking that was gonna be the case. And for here though, just keep in mind when you're doing platoons, you can't add any more people than just one person. So let's say you have a friend that you want to invite, 2 friends that you want to invite. Unfortunately, you can only invite one or the other, so just keep that in mind. That's the only issue with World Tank Blitz, is that you can't invite more people. You can't invite like a full squadron that you wanted to do. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah, and I think right, and as I was saying earlier, one of the verses that he pointed out was, let me just go ahead and pull that out right now. It was from, actually, I think I messed up on there. There you go. So it was from Matthew 16 verse 26, and basically this is when let me see what was the context of it. I think I kind of vaguely remember the context. So this is the time when he mentioned the title says like take up your cross and follow Jesus. So that's where it was. And apparently during our discussion we were like discussing about this, and this has been always like the ethical / moral dilemma that I have. And of course this is when he was talking to his disciples and he finally said this. If anyone, so this is verse 24 on this. So then Jesus told his disciples, if anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul? For the Son of Man is going to come with his angels in the glory of his Father. Then he will repay each person according to what he has done. Truly I say to you, there are some standing here who will not taste death until they see the Son of Man coming into his kingdom. So that has always been a struggle for me, is just like trying to focus, what am I even aiming for in this life? And of course I always found this life to be somewhat boring in some aspect, because I wasn't doing as much as I wanted to do. And like for example, like sometimes I would stay in my room and play video games all day sometimes, or even study if that were to be the case. And I always found it to be not beneficial at times, which of course studying is beneficial if you're studying for exams, etc. But just to be a bookworm all day is just sometimes not even worth it, because I tend to find some of the texts to be quite dry, and some people have learning disorders or dyslexia, etc. But at the same time, I feel like there's a potential to be achieved or so, and there's always a peak where we had it, and if we don't see the timing of it, then that's because we aren't. I don't think we aren't trying hard enough. It's just more so just that we didn't give enough time to think about it through. That's what was the case, and I'm not trying to twist the words that are within the scripture itself, like, and try to say like, hey, this is my version of doing it, I should just do this way, etc. But it's to also give another side of thought, I say, or to give it another thought and to consider some of these things in a lighter way, or to, oh my goodness, wait. Oh wait, nope, never mind. That was my teammate. Just when you thought that it was an enemy. But yeah, and it has always been a dilemma. Bruh. Okay, let's see. And yeah, it has always been a dilemma, and I try to manage it, but sometimes it would get through my brain, so then I would become discouraged in the process, and I thought about quitting YouTube altogether, or just like cold turkey stop doing streaming. And actually the first time I uploaded that first video in World of Warship Blitz, that was actually the time when like I mentioned before, like I couldn't sleep. I basically, too many ideas just overwhelmed me at that time, and I felt like I had to complete every single idea, otherwise I would regret it. And there are times when I do regret not being able to fulfill that idea, or to put that into a better aspect, like put it into action. I think that's the best way to put it. I was not able to put it into action, and that's where I always struggled to do. And now it feels like I feel like God has given me the opportunity to do so, to be able to then use the creative ideas that I have in mind, like to even test it out, because otherwise how would I even know if it will succeed or not? Like, for example, like the most craziest things was when I was doing like the short clips, which I will later on, I think within the upcoming week, I'm gonna go ahead and release a video based on how I edited the video clips and so forth, so that maybe it will help you guys out in some ways. It's just like a brief aspect as to how the editing process for me works. Some of them will do it a lot more faster than I do, but for me, this is just like a time to also think about what other ideas I can implement into the clips and stuff. So hopefully I'll find it, you guys will find it helpful or beneficial in some ways, so that you guys can also start streaming or even create new clips, short clips, and so forth. Because of course I felt like I was in some ways indebted to YouTube in some ways for providing an opportunity to also be creative, and also to for providing a platform for YouTube creators or content creators or small creators to actually fulfill their ideas and bring it to life, and also while being able to meet new people in the process. And that's what I'm completely thankful for YouTube for doing so, is to provide a platform for small content creators like us, or even large YouTube creators, to be creative, or to brainstorm ideas to how to improve, or to perhaps like not only just improve your gaming wise, you can improve the editing wise, the business idea wise, etc. It actually gives you a whole variety of opportunities to expand your horizon, you know, aside from having to like do a part-time job or a full-time job and just being stagnant in like your own specific area. This is like the time where you're able to explore other options, like whether or not this will work out for you, or maybe even test out like an idea that you have been dying to use for the past 3 or 4 years. And honestly, I've like, when I first began in 13 years old or something like that, like I wanted to rap like Will Smith to Prince of Bel-Air song and try to reduce it to 2 minutes, like speed rap it out. But then I decided not to go forward with it because I didn't have a goal as to like how far I would go. Because after I released that video, I don't know, it would probably garner at least 20 views or some sort, and then it would die down because I don't know what else to rap about. And then there was a time when I wanted to use this platform as a way of like singing, I suppose, like because I like singing and I thought that I can probably use it for a greater good in some ways. But I felt like Oh my goodness, I just died when talking. But actually, this is a good time. I can actually start talking while like playing this game, or just watching how others are obliterating other people. Actually, we'll go ahead and start new. And I'll just use the Chihei. And basically, and then after that, because I remember like seeing like Kelly Clarkson. Holy snap! Like I remember the first time I've been to Disneyland, and just hearing the song "Since You've Been Gone." That was like the most inspiring song I've ever heard, honestly, and that has like resonated with me for some reason, and maybe because of the tone of the music itself or some sort. But somewhere along the way, I just felt connected with it. So then, from that point forward, it just inspired me to like sing even more. So yeah, hey, welcome Milans23, and thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're doing well too. So yeah, it was just that inspirational moment, and then I think, and also apparently in first grade or kindergarten, they had like a singing audition in a community college. I didn't know about it at that time, but I ended up somehow doing it, because either, I don't know if I was forced by my parents to do so, or I was just somewhat interested. So then therefore I did this singing audition when I was like in kindergarten, first grade, and then somehow managed to get in to the community college class, and apparently that became one of my credits for my college transcript. I didn't realize it. Like apparently, like it took me more than 10, how long was it? At least 13 years later, I found out that was part of my extra credit for my, or that was like the units that apparently I passed that course, and that became like an extra part of the units for my college transcript. So that was astonishing to begin with. I never knew I was ever going to be in that singing class, and that's why I think after that I was exploring it. Allowed me to explore like other genres for songs. Like it could be like electronic dance music, it could be pop music, Japanese anime music, it could be Korean pop music, Chinese canto pop music in particular. Canto pop has always been has always resonated with me, because my parents love to karaoke a lot, and they would always do like home karaoke's. Basically, like, especially if you're using Andy Lau or Tamelun, which is, oh my goodness, what is it? Alan Tam, Jackie Chang, and so many of other famous cantopop singers in particular. And now it's basically died down, because there was that one song which is like, I hate K-pop song, which was kind of funny actually. But just keep in mind that there's some explicit language that is involved, so when you're watching that video, just bear that in mind. That's just a disclaimer for you. So yeah, am I able to use the T35 to T85? As long as it's within this tier itself, then I don't mind. Like, go for it. But if it's not within this tier, we'll probably have to do it sometime later. In the future. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, and cantopop became my favorite. And I think after watching like American Idol, I believe American Idol was like a time where, like a talent show in which all the people, depending on from a variety of circumstances, would go before the judges, like at least 3 judges, like Simon Cowell, which he's the most hated judge in particular, in which a lot of people like to make memes out, but sometimes he has the point, and I give him props for that, for actually speaking out his mind and being brutally honest as well. And then you have like Randy Jackson, I believe. Randy Jackson was one of the African American judges as well, or the panel judges, and the other people, and then apparently Kelly Clarkson was one of them that won the American Idol. Then Chris Daughtry from the Daughtry band apparently won the American Idol later on, which I eventually got the chance to watch his concert. Apparently, one time it was in Mountain View it was in Saratoga, Mountain Vineyard, the amphitheater, I believe. That was where he was actually playing the music over there, which actually was quite interesting to see. I never would have gotten the chance until later on in life, like until I somehow landed in a property management internship or so forth. And without that, I completely thank God for that, because if I didn't land in that internship, it would have been a lot more harder for me to find other jobs in the process. So definitely, if you guys are in college, so definitely find an internship before sophomore year at least, just to give yourself a head start in comparison to the other people that are somewhat slacking off or struggling with their academics, etc. Best time to do so is before sophomore year. Junior year is a bit more risky because you don't really have much of a chance to get into an internship, but definitely do so, whether it be paid internship or unpaid internship. Get the experience that you need so that you can build up the resume and then go on for it. And I'm getting destroyed at the moment because of this VK, and I'm not even looking at it. Oh my goodness, wow, this is bad. Am I gonna get slaughtered by this Panzer, please? Oh no, please don't slaughter me. That's what I meant to say. Please don't slaughter me, just let me live and let me continue talking. Snowmaiden is doing pretty well. Oh, she got him. Ooh, nice, we got a shot. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was interesting. Just when we said we got a shot, we just instantly got shot. So it's basically like a tank for a tank. That's basically what it is now. It's like if I fire at one of the other tanks, the other tank will find me, or the enemy tank will find me in the process. So some people would say karma, some people say no karma, but I don't know. I don't know where this is going, but still, this is like an action for an action. Let's just put it that way. An action for an action was done. So if I slaughtered one of the other, or if I took down one of the other enemy tanks, I also get taken down in the process. So it's like a tick for tick in some ways. And unfortunately right now, ARL-44, not our last hope. Well, I mean, it would be considered last hope in World War Blitz, but still, the last remaining tank in our team is going to be fighting against two other medium-sized tanks, even though it's a heavy tank. 240 health left with an interesting camouflage. Enemy team is looking for it. Let's just put GG, well played. Just to increase the escalation. He can't drive. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this is a 5 for 6 situation, and oh man, the chat is going wild right now. Oh man. Eye for eye, yeah. And interestingly enough, I think if there's actually another part to it, I believe eye for an eye, scripture, I believe. That's where we're gonna look for. New Testament, I believe that's the case. So yes, we see an eye for an eye situation, but there's actually another side to it. As Matthew 5:38 says, "You have heard what was said, an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth." But then follow up with the verse 39. It says, "But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil, but if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also." So in some aspects, it's like, if someone does harm to you, well, I mean, I feel like I'm going to misinterpret this actually, but a lot of times we want to feel we have the sense of revenge, but at the same time, in this context itself, I would say that it says to turn the other cheek as well, or if someone slaps you on the right cheek, then you turn to him
the others also. So in aspects, like, you don't take any revenge for it, because sooner or later you will be avenged later on. Not by other people in process, but by God. So just keep that in mind. Like, but yeah, I think, holy snap, I said like 1 to 2 matches and it ended up being like 3 to 4 matches. So I think we're best to cut it on this stream itself. I think we've done long enough, I say. So if we look at this, we did like at least 151 minutes. So that's roughly equivalent to 2 hours and 31 minutes. But yeah, it was definitely a pleasure playing with, having Snowmaiden on board, Lord the Muppets on board. GG well play. I am going to be, let's see. I believe I can, what am I trying to do? Oh, right. Click the X button to exit out. That's what I meant to do. But give it a take. Yeah, so definitely I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time to watch the stream. And I hope you found this entertaining / helpful in some ways, and also take a little grain of salt on the advices that I provide as well. And there are times when it's actually quite crucial for y'all to listen to, and I hope it becomes a part of your motto in some aspects. But yeah, it's okay, actually, there you go. So basically, apparently, I just found a verse. So apparently in Romans 12:17 through 19, basically it says, repay no evil for no evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peacefully and with all. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I'll repay, yet says the Lord. So I hope, thank you again. I'm struggling to find a way to conclude this, but definitely feel free to check out later on. I have, as I mentioned before, thank you to Lord of Muppets for joining me in the squadron for the World Tank Blitz, along with Snowmaiden, and also want to thank some of the recent YouTubers or fellow mates who came over to watch my stream, such as Mr. Mime 2387, or even VC in particular for a short moment, and the long list of those who recently followed me as well. So thank you all for taking the time to do so. God bless each and every one of you, and I hope you all have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you all later on within maybe 6 p.m. PST or Pacific time in particular, for maybe Modern Warship in particular. Because I don't necessarily guarantee for World Warship Blitz, as I'm sort of burnt out from it, but Modern Warships has somewhat been clicking into my mind, so we're probably going for Modern Warships later tonight. World Warship will probably be postponed to the following week after next week. So yeah, thank you all for your time, and wishing you all your best, wishing you all continued success in the circumstances that you're in, and also the career as well. Peace out from San Retro.